Hello, this is Albert, and this is my final for Macroeconomics. So I chose senior citizen living facility as my business of choice. The name of it is Roomies Seniors for Us. So I wanted to choose a name that wasn't, your average senior living facility place, because I wanted to make it more of a homey place where seniors can come and have a normal life without feeling like they are being part of a system or living in a rehab center where they're just basically coming to be dropped off and taken care of by somebody different or somebody new every single day. So that's why it's called the Roomies for seniors, Roomies Seniors for Us. I'm sorry. Um, it's just a much more welcoming title, and I believe that a business with a good title, that's where it starts. That's where people would want to go into your business. It's a good marketing strategy in my opinion. Um, so one of the few things that my particular place business does is we have a dedicated staff of team of people working with our seniors on an individual basis. So every senior has a person that they work with day in, day out, of course, except for when that person is off or during the night. We do have another person that comes in and helps with anything that they might need. But for the most part, they work with one specific individual for their entire time there. So that way they can build bond, they can build friendship, they can build trust in that person, and they can feel like they have a roommate, which is basically the name of our business, that they have a roommate that they can go to versus just a CNA or a nurse that they see, and that every time it's somebody new when somebody comes in. So that's part of the reason why it's called Roomies, because I wanted them to feel welcome, like this is a place where they can come and they're not going to be judged, and it's not going to be a place where they're going to be into a system like a lot of rehab centers are, where if their money runs out, they're out the door. Um, which I will get to that in a little bit. I wanted to discuss a little bit about the factors or things that we have that benefits. We will provide health care for our seniors or for our roommates. We will provide counseling, activities, day trips, holiday parties, just your average roommate type of situation, because they're basically your roommates. That's what we're going to be treating them as, not as a paycheck from the government. So I wanted to explain the factors that would affect the supply and demand of my particular product that I chose for here. So obviously the demand is people who are actually investing into the product, people who are actually family members who are bringing their older loved ones into us, and they trust us with them. Those are the people that are they're the ones that are going to be demanding it. In other words, the supply is what we provide to them, the services that we provide to them. And if you were going to ask me what makes us different from your average rehab center, um, is that we don't treat our clients like I said before, like they're a client. We treat them like our roommates, like they're part of our family. And a lot of times, like I said before, those businesses, if you don't have the money, then basically you're out, or you don't get provided the good quality service or care that these senior citizens, or in our case roommates, deserve as human beings. Another thing that I wanted to talk about are some of the economic resources that I need to produce my product or my business. Obviously I need to be able to there needs to be income, there needs to be money coming into my business in order to keep it open. So one of the neat things is that this particular company is, yes, we are government funded, but we're not gonna not provide service to somebody because the insurance said that they're not gonna pay anymore, or that their Medicare benefits have they're gone. We're going to continue to provide services to our clients no matter what we have to do. We do have donations that we take. We also have fundraising activities that we do. That's another great way to make money to keep our business going. So one of the things that we would be giving up is basically having a steady income, in the sense that if the government stops paying and we cannot make money off of our fundraising, then we're going to be out of some money. One of the positive things though that I'm looking at is that eventually people are going to start to see what we provide for their loved ones, and they're going to come to us versus going to a regular rehab center, and knowing that we provide better service for them, and then that's where the income will keep coming in. So basically it's kind of like, just like with any other business, it's a gamble. You kind of have to gamble on it. You never know if it's going to work out or if it's not going to work out. I, on the other hand, am very I'm positive that it's gonna work out, that it's gonna be a good business idea. So the economic indicators, I wanted to get a little bit on that I have them in here, such as like let's see here. Well, actually, first, yeah, the economic indicators that I would be more interested in knowing more about before starting this business, and the current level of these economic indicators. One of the ones would be consumer spending. I want to make sure that this is something that people are actually really spending money on, like that people are actually taking their loved ones into care facilities versus just taking care of them at home. I want to make sure that people are spending money, that people are willing to provide that for their for their loved ones, to take them to a facility like this. So consumer spending is a big one for me. So is a currency strength. Make sure that that there's money, that the insurance companies are going to be providing that the insurance companies are going to be covering those services. So then that way we can go in there, take the patient in or take the roommate in, and then we can build the insurance and see what we can get from them. Obviously, we're not relying solely on the insurance companies because, like I said, a lot of times they don't want to pay for stuff. A lot of times the benefits run out, but that's what makes us stand out, is that we're going to be providing services regardless of your income, regardless of if your insurance pays or doesn't pay. We'll find ways, and eventually I am confident that people will realize the kind of business that we're running with the integrity that we have, and they'll come to us and we'll be able to build a huge business that way. It's a business strategy in a way, but we're doing it because we care about people. So I'm pretty confident that it'll work out good. It'll be a good thing. So list some economic resources that I would need to produce my product. Obviously I need money. So providing quality care is a big one. Providing quality care to these roommates is going to be important, because that's gonna make them tell other people about it and let them know, hey, look at this company. They're exceptional. They're not your average rehab center. They provide this for their clients. They provide that. They provide this. So providing quality care is a must, and having income is another must. But like I said, when you open a business, you take a risk. You always take a risk because you never know how it's gonna do. No matter how good you think you're a business, you are never 100% sure if it's gonna take off or not. So that's another one. So those are some resources that that I might need to be able to provide this, but it wouldn't stop us. For example, the money one, it wouldn't stop us. The quality care, we're going to provide that regardless, and that's what's going to set us apart from the average rehab center. Assisting my product against existing competitors. I kind of got a little bit into that already, where most rehab centers are, they're very, I don't want to say, because I don't want to put words in their mouth, but they're very dry. You bring the patient in, or you bring the person who's going to be living there. They provide care, they provide cleaning, they provide bathing. That's it. They provide food. They bill your insurance, and that's it. And it just keeps going and going, going, going. For us, it's a little bit different because we like to get more intimate. We like to provide more services. We like to provide daily activities. We like to provide, things to make you feel like you're at home versus just like I said, another number at rehab center. That's why we provide things like dedicated people to one person. You'll have your own person that you'll see day in and day out, of course, except when they're sleeping and when that person is off. But we want you to build friendship with that one person. And if for some reason the person that we pick for you doesn't work out, we can just keep trying. So another thing that sets us apart is that a lot of these rehab centers, and I did my research, they don't provide in-house healthcare services. A lot of times they have to go they have to go somewhere else to provide to get care for anything else. We provide that here. we're going to be providing healthcare services to all our clients, regardless of, like I said, if they can afford it or if their insurance won't fully pay for it. We'll be taking a bit of cost. We'll be eating a bit of it at first, and it's all going to be worth it because in the end, we're going to be successful, and I'm hopeful that we'll get our business going from this. It's like I said before, it's kind of like you're kind of gambling, but I'm confident that we will be building an exceptionally great product business here, which is roomies, seniors for us. And they will come to us because we'll provide what nobody else provides. Um, I believe we'll definitely be standing out from your average competitor. So I'm pretty excited for this, and I'm very hopeful that it'll be good. Again, guys, thank you very much. This is my final assignment for microeconomics on business type. I wanted to thank my instructor for helping me out. You guys have a good day, and may we all graduate.